Hey, what's going on, guys? Magmaren here, and just wanted to make this little video to quickly chat with you guys and talk about kind of the redheaded stepchild of the YouTube channel, which is the Demon Within, and want to tell you some thoughts I'm having for it and some things I'm probably going to do with it, since it's kind of a little underrated, and even I kind of underrate it in the sense of that I don't make them very often, but I have an idea for them. But first, I feel like we need to talk about the major elephant in the room, which is the Twisted Truth, and where's that at? So, the same situation's going on with that. I'm still working on it. I'm doing my best, putting in as much time as I can. Every amount of free time I have for it, I'm putting in. The reason it's still not done is the same reason as usual. School. You know, the same old story. It's like a show that's just been going on too long and it needs to just end. But yeah, that's the situation where that's at. It's gonna get done. Just please be more patient with it, and I will get it done. It's gonna get out eventually. But yeah, now that that's out of the way, I want to talk to you about my plans for the Demon Within. So, for some context, if you don't know, for some reason, the Demon Within is just this little animated series, like a little original animated series I've got going on my channel with like either 5 or 6 videos of it, like parts or episodes, whatever, what have you. And I mean, it's just a little fun thing I'm doing. It's just a little like origin story for the character Magma of the channel. You know, this little red demon guy. Yeah, that guy, your friendly neighborhood demon. And to be honest, with my thoughts on that, I don't really like where the story's going. I kind of jumped into making it too quickly without really thinking about things. Like, there's a lot of different, those fights in it, there's supposed to be meaning behind them, but I didn't know how to convey the meaning, through visuals. And so it came with I jumped with the first thing that came to my mind, and I don't like them, to be honest. And I think what I'm going to do, or I am going to do it, is I'm going to reboot it. I think I'm gonna do that. No, I know I'm being confident right now. I'm putting my hand down saying, yes, I'm going to reboot it. I am going to be rebooting the Demon Within series. So I can fix things that I didn't like, maybe make the animation better, because, I mean, those videos are like a time capsule of like, over my time of like animating. Like the very first episode is like when I was still getting used to it and then it looks bad, and then the second episode is like that improving, and then the third episode is like a completely new looking style, then the fourth and fifth, and it's just each new episode of that, just they look different in the sense of like how the characters look themselves. Like, I mean, if you look at the first episode, they have like super scrawny necks and big old heads, and then you look at like the latest episode and there's like the necks are, you know, they don't look like just super skinny necks, like their heads, they can actually hold their heads up. You know, they're a little more bigger. They don't have just these skinny noodle arms too much anymore, you know, and it's just, it's definitely a time capsule as my progression of being an animator and animating, and the improvements and the change. But with that being said, I'm not gonna delete those videos. I'm gonna leave them there. I'm probably just gonna like edit the titles and just put deleted in them, or deleted series or whatever, you know, just so people know that these aren't connected with the reboot I'm going to be making. But with that being said, about the reboot and this is where I'm still deciding what to do. Maybe you can leave your thoughts on what I should do in the comments below. But what I'm thinking of doing is I kind of want to change the name of the series. Instead of like the Demon Within, change it to something else. Well, like another idea I have is the darkness within instead of demon, and that's mainly just because I feel like, you know, I mean, we still live in an age where there are definitely some parents or adult figures out there to kids who probably don't want them watching or seeing things that have like demon in the title or like something satanic and evil, which I understand, especially if like for little kids, you know, you don't want them to be watching something explaining demons and all this other crap, all this evil crap. That's the parent's job or the guardian's job, right? And so that's where I don't know if I want to change it or not. Like Darkness Within is not that better, you know, it still kind of sounds like a little like it's a dark thing, even though it's not. It's a very lighthearted series. But I don't know, I'm just curious if I want to change the name or not. And, you know, leave a comment below saying if you think I should change it to the new one, or if I should keep the old one, the old name, The Demon Within, or if I should just come up with a new name entirely. And if you have an idea for what I should call it, leave it in the comments as well. Maybe I'll find one that's really good and then decide to use that. But yeah, with all that being said, that's probably where I'm gonna take it. So if you're expecting to see like a new part to the like series going on now, stop, because you're not gonna get it. I'm gonna be rebooting it. I'm not canceling the series. I'm just gonna remake it, reboot it, so it's better. It's got better storytelling, and it fixes the things that I don't like about the series right now, and I'm gonna fix them to make them better and make them the things that I do like, and the things I should have did from the beginning, and the things I really wanted to do from the beginning, but I didn't know how to do it, so I didn't do them. If that makes sense. That's a lot of mumbo jumbo that was just said right now, but yeah, so that's my plan for it. That's also why I'm making this this little speed paint. Actually, you can probably see right now, if you can tell, it's a little different in the sense of like the characters, like look at the eyes on Magma, for example, right? I mean, obviously they're not like very different, but like he's still they're different in the sense that they're not the big old cartoon bubble eyes that you usually see, or like in the previous Demon Within series, or like the Twisted Truth series. They're very different. I'm trying to go for a little more different style. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to match. My idea is to try to kind of match, like, if you've seen the 2003 Clone Wars series, not fully match that style, because I don't think what the stories I want to tell would work with that style, but like have thick lines like that, or like thicker like lines like that with like more anatomy in the sense of like eye shapes. I want to take that and then like blend it with kind of like, if you recall, the original Ben 10 animated series on Cartoon Network, and I kind of want to like create something that's similar to both in the sense of like thickness of like the pen, and then just the shape of the characters like in Ben 10, and thickness being the Clone Wars things, because my gosh, those two series are probably some of the best animated cartoon stuff I've ever seen in my life, or at least growing up. I'm so blessed I got to see those when I was a kid. But yeah, so, and that's the series. You could tell it's a little different, the style, especially look at like Magma's design. He's definitely different in the sense of like his hair in the back of his head's growing out more. Instead of just having scruffy hair, he has like his comb back hair. And the reason I did it like that is because that's mainly kind of like similar more to me in real life. I kind of have like combed hair, and then like not a mullet, but like my back hair is starting to grow out more because I haven't cut it yet, which I do kind of want to do at some point, but I think it looks cool now. But yeah, that's besides the point. So yeah, you can tell there's a difference, and he's wearing the red hoodie versus the like, I don't know, like that red like button-down shirt that made him look like a Chinaman, you know? I don't know why I thought that the button-down shirt was a good idea. He definitely looked like somebody you'd go into like New York and Chinatown and see. Instead it's just like a maroon sweater, which is similar to the one I have, and I really like a lot because, well, it's not really a sweater, it's a light sweater. Like it's like a shirt, it's like the thin and thickness of a shirt, but it's in a sweater format, so it's not like super hot in it and heavy, which I like a lot because I hate wearing and having things and accessories on me that weigh me down. But yeah, I mean, his design's different. The human form of Magma's different, and even Unknown's a little different. Like his eyes are different. He has horns this time compared to just the spikes. I mean, they were horns, but you couldn't really tell they were horns. Some people thought, you know, they were like ears, which made a lot of people think he was like a cat, which was not the case at all. He's a demon, so I gave him more demon-like look with horns and like kind of like those eyes, the yellowish evil eyes. Just things that make him different, you know, make it look better, and it kind of fit my vision, the vision I have for this series. But yeah, so that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. And this, I'm not going to be it's going to be rebooted, but I don't know when exactly I'll make the first episode because I'm still working on the Twisted Truth, and I kind of want to work on that one a little bit more. And I'm, again, school, college, yada, yada, yada. It all sucks. but I still have a lot of work to do. So maybe like as I get closer to graduating, which is pretty close, I'm almost done with school completely. But when I graduate or when I get super close to graduating, I'll probably make that first episode, because then I'll have more free time on my hands. So yeah, so as of now, if you're expecting a new part or new episode to the current Demon Within series, it's not going to happen. So stop thinking about it. And if you think I should change the name of the series from The Demon Within to The Darkness Within, let me know. Or if you don't think I should, let me know. Or if you think I should come up with a completely brand new name that sounds even better than those two, leave your idea in the comments. I'm curious to what you guys would think. It's going to be the same like story and same humor and same stuff, but they're going to be like the style is going to be different, as well as like maybe those fight scenes and just other things in it. Little things are going to be different in it. Well, actually, there'll be big things, but whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching, and again, I apologize everything's taking so long. I am doing my best, but college is a bastard, and I hate it with all my guts. So, like the government. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.